What's up, everybody? New Never You BGM back in this thing. I know it's been a minute. Had some life stuff happening, but all that aside, we're here to talk about why now is the best time to get into FFTCG, Final Fantasy trading card game. So right now I have the Legacy Collection pulled up, and you can see some of these prices. This has been out for almost 3 months at this point. There is, like, obviously the Legacy Collection boxes were like $45 on release. The cases were like $200, I think, a piece. Now, like, the prices on this are just astronomical. Sign Warrior of Light, $650. Sign Una, $550. You can see some of the full art prices are here. Now, I made a video talking about how I think the Legacy Collection was trash, is reprint wise. I was wrong in some regards. I do think some of the reprints are trash, but I do think that a lot of these cards did need reprints, and the full art reprints more so than others. Like Leo here definitely needed a reprint. Tifa needed a reprint. Rosa needed a reprint. Gives us a chance to get some of these cards in full arts that didn't come in full art outside of being signed or a special form like Estinian and Cloud. Gives us another chance to get the Yuffie full art that was only signed. And then you get a bunch of mono arts that are full arts. So I mean, you got Rosa, you got Renoa, Chocobo, Asura. I mean, some of these prices are kind of just insane, especially this Luna. Don't even get me started on that. But it gives you a lot of good, like, great cards that otherwise we would have never got full art prints of. And then there's some reprints of full art, so that gives you another chance to get another version of the full art. Like this full art for Chaos was like 35 to 50 bucks at one point. So this is a really good set to invest in. I don't know if your GameStop in your local area has them, but if they do, GameStop has been selling Final Fantasy Legacy Collection packs for the past 2.5 months since I've been in the Florida area. So definitely go to your GameStop, check it out, pick up these packs, and maybe you'll get a full art Warrior Light or Una. Then we got Tears of the Planet. They also sell that set, which is the set that came out in March, and you get cards such as Fusoya, Aerith, Zack, Barley, Red 13, Atomos, Barbarisia, Cloud, Famfrit, and Zed or Zed. Packs are like $4 at GameStop. If you don't want to actually go to a GameStop, you can, I think, buy a max of 10 packs per order. Then just add something else on there, like maybe some other packs or something, just to get yourself to, I think it's $75 for free shipping. But just wanted to bring that to your attention. And you get the Aerith is like $800 selling, and it's like consecutively selling because it's sold out. You got Armpit Una, you got Sexy Merc Cloud, you got the Squall reprint, you got the Reno full art. I mean, so many beautiful full art, so many powerful cards in this set. Just this set is insane. I mean, this is definitely a set to, I'm not gonna say end all sets, but this is one of the best sets that we've had in Final Fantasy TCG in a very long time. Okay, I was gonna say that's a $4 Barbarisia. I might have to get that, but nah. I mean, this is just a great overview of what the game's doing right now. PAX East is actually doing come and play or teach people how to play Final Fantasy TCG. So we got so many things going on with Final Fantasy TCG just this year that I mean, it's kind of ramping up to be a great year for the game. And as you can see, we got some information right here to the right I'll go over soon. But the World Champion Decks 2024. So the guy, I don't know how to pronounce his name, he won Worlds last year. They're reprinting his decks, and in his decks he had these cards. They've actually updated this page. So you're gonna get a playset of a bunch of these cards, not all of them, but I mean, you're gonna get the Clive, which is already selling for like $50 a copy. You're gonna get guaranteed 3 of those. Ifrit, you're gonna get 3 Warrior Lights, which are around 10 to 20 bucks. Ferris, Refia, Witch of the Fens, Realm. I mean, you're gonna get all these staples for so many different decks. Monsters, aggro haste, control. And this comes out in August, I believe. Yeah, August 29th. You can go to Game Nerds. You can go to Over the Brick. Who else has it? Square Enix. You can Google Square Enix store. You can order them from there. If you have an actual local game store that actually supplies Final Fantasy, you can order some of these. The prices are going to vary depending on where you buy them from. I think Game Nerds are selling theirs for $35. Check with your locals first to see, you know, what they can do for you. No pun intended to Yuna. But yeah, I mean, this deck is coming out, so anybody that actually wants to come out the gate swinging, you can pick up this deck in August and pretty much be squared away for not only that current time, but pretty much for the future of the game. There is so much value in this deck set. You're gonna get 2 different decks, 58 cards in each deck. You're gonna get a fire and water monster deck, and then a warrior of light deck. And it says here at the fire water monsters, you're gonna get Witch of the Fens, Gal, Realm, Ifrit, Clive, etc. And then of course the warrior light deck is obviously the warrior lights here. So great value for anybody that doesn't have these cards, or anybody that just actually wants to get into the game. This would definitely be a great pickup set, because you're going to have so many cards out the gate that are going to benefit you in so many different ways. So I encourage anybody that's looking into getting into the game to pick up this deck box set thing. I don't even know what you want to call it. But yeah, for sure. I mean, it's going to come with this little box to store your cards. Great art on it. This was actually one of the prize cards that they won if you made it to Worlds, and I think got top 8, I believe. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And then the next set that's coming out in August as well, early August. This is gonna be late August. We got Gunslinger in the Abyss. This is gonna be the first set that's actually not 36 packs per box, which is throwing a lot of people off. We're gonna get twice as many box toppers, but I mean, who cares? But you essentially have to buy twice as much product as you were before to get like play sets. And with that being said, that there's not really a determining factor. Like, if I buy 2 cases, will I get a full playset of everything and then 1 full of everything? That's to be determined. I just picked up my pre-order for my 2 cases of this, so I will probably not open it on the channel, but I will give some information on what I did pull. But with it being 4 actual cases and a master case, I feel like it's gonna be determining on what cases that you get. Are you getting the 2 that are right next to each other? Are you getting the first and the fourth? Are you getting the second and third? I mean, it's just so many determining factors, unless that part doesn't matter. But we will touch base on that closer to the August 8th release date, and I will keep you all updated. But it says here that we're gonna have 130 cards in the set, 174 premiums, which means foil, and then 42 are full arts, 1 special card, and 1 crystal card. Unfortunately, crystals do count as full arts, which sucks, and hopefully if that's the case, they give us another crystal, because these other ones have just kind of been the same over the past couple sets. But you see, we're going to get a new Art of Lightning, Sonon, Refia, Sid Reigns, I don't know who this is, This is Amarant from 9, and then we get Asan Bartz, and then the box topper will be Vincent. This Bartz is going to be insane. This Bartz is going to change the game drastically, and I just want you to keep that in mind because his effect is kind of insane. You can pay 3 crystals instead of paying the CP cost, which was 8 wind, to cast Bartz. When Bartz enters the field, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, play up to, I want to say that's 2 characters of cost 3 or less among them onto the field, and add the other cards to your hand. It's either 2 or 3. So with this, if you're playing like Warrior of Light, the light version, this just creates so many problems, because if you can get 3 crystals, play this, and then go straight into something else, it just creates a whirlpool of emotions, and I don't think the game's ready for that. But hey, once it happens, it happens. We just have to get acclimated and prepare for the worst and do our best. And then we're gonna have new arts like Aiko from 9, and then Clive from 16. And that's right here is just showing us some new arts that we're gonna also have. 9, 13, 9, World of Final Fantasy, 5, Tactics S, 12, 5, 5, 13. And this is just a few of some of the new arts, and then it also tells you that there's going to be new titles included, which is going to be Final Fantasy Tactics S. So much to look forward to, and to top it all off, we're going to end this video with talking about the new product they just announced as of yesterday. I don't remember what day it is today because I don't have my calendar handy, but I think it is can I look up here and tell? I can. May 7th. So it got announced on May 6th. Well, I could have just looked here. How embarrassing. So the tentative release date for this is October 3rd, 2025, with the actual set Opus 27. Where's the name of it? Let me find it real quick. Journey of Discovery, to be released in November, right before Worlds. So these are going to be 2 different structure decks, starter decks if you're new to Final Fantasy. We haven't had one of these since, I believe, Final Fantasy 13. No, actually it was with Opus 22, I believe. We got a bunch of Dissidia cards, but I mean, now we're back. We got new ones. The first one's going to be a Fire Water, and it's going to be themed around Zack. It's going to be an aggressive attack-oriented deck that often gains benefits from launching attacks. It's going to have 58 cards, 50 main deck cards, and 8 limit break cards. Each deck contains 3 copies of each of the 4 types of starter exclusive cards. So there's going to be 4 cards per deck, and you're going to get a playset of each. And then one of them will be a full art signature, not signature, full art premium version of Zack for the Fire Water, and then Cloud for the Earth Lightning. So you're gonna get 3 of the Wuklamat, 2 standard bordered kind of arts of this Zack, and then 1 full art foil Zack, and then 3 Charlotte, 3 Yuna. All these cards, I'm going to keep it here so you can pause the video and kind of read the effects, but all these cards are kind of good in their own respect. Depending on what you're actually building, you can take these cards out of the deck, mix it with the Warrior Light deck, the Water Monster deck Water Fire Monster deck that we mentioned earlier. There's so many possibilities, and you can even use old cards and newer cards to make these decks do just outlandish things. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to keep these cards in their specific starter deck, and the S means starter. And then we have the Cloud one, which is going to be the same setup. 2 of this type of Cloud, 1 of this one, 3 Luso, 3 Sven, and then 3 Lightning. I'll keep it here so you can see it. But like I said, now is probably the best to get involved with Final Fantasy TCG, FFTCG. There's just been so many avenues opening up. GameStop's now selling product. PAX East is now teaching people how to play. There's just so many opportunities for you to get involved with this great game. As you can see, the art is fantastic. The community, I mean, it's a trading card community, so just take that as you will. But we need more people. We need this game to be more recognized because it's a great game, great mechanics. It's a lot of fun. So I want everybody that can enjoy this game to enjoy this game. But with that, I am New Never You. Hope to see you next time on the next video. Thanks for your time. And if you didn't know, now you do. Peace.